And I'll tell you, my feeling is that if you want to ask a question or say something and you're willing
I
to
have
be
a
free,
statement. I have a prepared statement.
well, how long will it take?
5 minutes.
You know, it's,
I think it'll create a lot of critical thinking amongst the group here, and I think it.
I'm open to hearing him speak for 5 minutes if you're open to hearing him speak.
All right. Thank you, thank you. And of those 3 million people that were killed, it's Mark.
Huh?
It's Mark.
That's what I
My
meant.
name is Mark. Mark Thompson.
Thompson.
Hi. Now look, I'm here because I care, just like Bill does, but I care a little differently, and I represent a different side of the story. Of the 3 million people killed in Southeast Asia, 1 million of them were killed in the Haysi retreat because of Pol Pot and the likes. So there's a lot more to his story, but that's not what I want to speak about. I want to lead by example and show how easy activism is. I'm going to make this a relatively short statement. I'm also going to read it verbatim. I want you all to know that I'm much like the Verizon guy. There are a vast number of people who are behind me and agree with what I'm about to say. They're just at home, taking care of their families, trying to make a living. But the dynamic that has led to this is truly a travesty of justice. I don't expect those in this young audience to fully be aware of the underlying basis for the statements I'm about to make, because a lot of you don't have the history behind you. But I do know you have the brains to put it together. I encourage all of you to follow up on the net and go to the critical thinking mode on your own. I'm going to start by reciting the oath of office that all military officers swear to. This oath is also embedded within the oath of all enlisted personnel through all branches of the military, every man and woman who wears the uniform. I do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, both foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely, without mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I am about to enter, so help me God. That man, Bill Ayers, is a traitor. He is the epitome of a domestic threat. His weapon is subversion. He and his movement have quite successfully indoctrinated the governing bodies of education reform and curriculum development and created a massive, in-your-face, politically liberal indoctrination program that is found in 500 liberal residential learning centers spread throughout the universities of this great country. Similar to this facility, approximately. Alan Hall,
Applauding that the 500 exist, and they're applauding that.
Alan Hall, also known as Unit 1, is Unit 1 of the indoctrination program. This subversive movement has also infiltrated every level of education from pre-K to postgraduate and fostered the expansion of the anti-war, anti-government network of protest machines based on campuses nationwide, let alone worldwide. He has been one of the most successful leaders of the radical left in this movement to indoctrinate our youth with a message that is now nothing less than a call for revolution, all done in the name of education reform. But his is a political agenda, as you've seen by what he's had to say to you tonight already. He states, if we want a foreign policy based on justice, we ought to get busy organizing robust anti-imperialist peace movements. We are not allowed to sit quietly in a democracy. Could we go beyond ending the war and end the system that leads to war? The system he wants to end is your government. A call for revolution is occurring. Bill Ayers will tell you that the right to think at all is that. That is in dispute. I would agree that free thought and dialogue can lead to greater understanding. But thought that is guided in a leftist direction is not free thought, it is mind control, as I've witnessed here already. It is subversion. Never underestimate the power of a persuasive teacher on a young, bright mind. He has stated, we must update our institutions and regulatory framework so that the power of globalization is channeled for the benefit of the ordinary man and woman.
What's wrong with that?
This goes beyond spreading wealth. This update of our institutions and regulatory framework is the overthrow of our system of government, our capitalist society. Recently, Bill, why don't you let me finish? Am I offending you? Recently, Bill stood for, let me finish, please. Recently, Bill stood up for Ward Churchill, a radical professor from Colorado who is fighting. What is this? You know, this is just pathetic. This is You know, this is your words. Let me just finish. I've got a great closing. Let me finish. No, let me finish this. Hey, here it is, folks. You all know this was the victory sign, but it was turned into the anti-war peace sign. Make love, not war. This should be the new American peace sign. Notice how it is the opposite of this? You see that? Bill, you know what this means. It means fuck you. Where is this? Peace through victory. Victory over those who Victory over those who challenge our personal God-ordained freedom as a citizen of this great republic. Victory over all foreign and domestic enemies. Don't be an airhead. I urge you all to stay and watch this movie. You'll have another view of this man. And I'm going to finish my statement, and if you are critical thinkers, you might stay and hear what I have to say. Seriously, you judge me. And this is how it's done, folks. I have a couple gifts for Bill. No, I have. No, I'm serious. I brought you a Bible, Bill, because I care about you. I want you to have it. And I was hoping that you would give this book to Barack Obama, Atlas Shrugged. The man needs a lesson in capitalism. Bill, You're never going to forget my name. Where's the mute button?
I have a question involving religion, actually, sir, if you don't mind.
Thank you. He is a political pedophile. Stop all political pedophiles of the world in the university system. We're out there. Let's go. I'm ready to go. Stop the political pedophiles throughout the universities. They're everywhere. That's right. And all the liberal residential learning centers throughout this country. Yes.
Is this in?
What?
We just got out here. Oh, okay.
Is that getting any?
I got arrested.
Got turned on.
Were you there?
The
manual.
So you know what, Bill? There's this dude. This is.
Hey, Martin. Martin.
Go ahead. What's that?